I want you to pause and rethink everything you know about becoming successful in network marketing. How have your strategies and hacks been working out for you? If you're tired of wasting time and you want to see more positive results, then this video is just for you. There's one master skill that can take you from where you are right now to where you really want to be. Once you've truly mastered this skill, you won't just see your business grow. You'll be able to plan more effectively and set it up to run on its own. I'm not just saying this. I've seen it work firsthand for me and for countless others I have mentored. So, what's this master skill? It's communication. There are countless ways to connect with people, but in network marketing, being an effective communicator is absolutely essential. Communication is the foundation of success in this field. So, see, it's not just about talking, it's about communicating effectively. That's where the difference lies. In this video, I'm going to share 4 key skills you need to master to become an effective communicator. Are you ready? Then let's dive in. Okay, skill number 1 is prospecting. Prospecting as an effective communication. So what does prospecting really mean? Prospecting means finding the people that are interested into your product, your service, or your business opportunity. Before we dive into the nuances of effective prospecting, let me share a key strategy that will help you identify and connect with the right prospects. I think one of the key elements is targeting the right audience. Now, it is so important to identify and target your ideal prospect. And therefore, I think the first thing is that you need to identify who is your ideal prospect. What does these people need, want, desire in their lives, so that you are fishing in the right pond. So, for example, if you're working with health products, let's imagine this, then your focus group is people that have an awareness about the healthy lifestyle. Maybe people that are interested about fitness, people that are interested about healthy food. It's more these people rather than those people who haven't built any awareness about health and vitality. Now I'm talking about those who know sports just from being in front of the computer and using the remote control. Because in the process of prospecting, it's also important that you invest your time wisely, so that you use your energy for those people who are interested into your product, your service, or your business opportunity. You are not wasting your time with those people who are not resonating at all with what you have to offer. So, for example, I think that those people, hanging out in bars, discussing about how bad the economics are working, and how bad the politicians are working, maybe those are not the right prospects for you if you're working with a health product. It is also important that, when you get in contact with those people, that the first thing is that you are genuine listening. That you can figure out what are the needs of those people. Where are they in their life? What do they really desire? And then, you can build rapport by asking good questions, making them talk even more. Because building the rapport will pay off later on. When you figure out the needs people have, then when you have built rapport and you provide a solution for the challenges they are facing in their lives or for the needs they are facing in their lives, they are more likely to take action and use your product, your service, or your opportunity to close the gap of where they are right now and where they want to be in their lives. Another powerful tool in prospecting is using multiple channels. Put yourself into an environment where you are going to meet new people. For me, for example, I like to combine personal development with meeting new people. What I mean by that is that I regularly sign up for seminars where I meet new people. And then I am in an environment already with people that are looking for more. They want to grow, they want to do more, become more, contribute more. And these are the right prospects for my offer, for the business opportunity I have to offer for them. And basically it's a win-win situation, because in this environment, when you're in an environment with people that want to become more, do more, achieve more, it's an environment where people are always looking into the future and want to build something. And I want to put myself into an environment of people who have the mindset of success, because I have a strong belief in the saying proximity is power. The 5 people you spend the most time with will create your life. And also one strategy I use every time, when I get into a new environment and I get to know new people, it is first be calm, listen, get an overview of the dynamics in this room. And then when you have been listening and you figured out, how the situation looks like, how the dynamics are in this group, and you got all the specific characters in this group, then it's much more easy for you to offer the solution you provide with your product, your service, or your business opportunity. Now that you understand the fundamentals of prospecting and how to integrate personal development into your approach, the next step is to develop powerful presenting skills, which we'll cover in the next point. Skill number 2, mastering presenting as a key communication skill. Presenting, no matter if it is your product, if it is your business opportunity, if it is a training presentation you're giving for your team, is one of the key skills if you really want to build a huge organization in network marketing. There is this saying that the man with the marker makes all the money, and I think this is so true. And actually, I think presenting is not just a master skill. It's fun. It may you grow to the next level of your personal development, and you will get so much back from the audience. But before we explore how to master the art of presenting, let me explain why it's essential to fall in love with this skill as you grow in network marketing. I think, when it comes to presenting, it is very important to first think about what should the message be. What should the audience take away after your presentation? No matter if you're going to present your product, if you're going to present your service or your business opportunity, think about what you want your audience to do after they have listened to your presentation. Then I think it's also important to keep it simple. One of my Norwegian coaching friends always said, Falko, if you want to have success, keep it always stupid simple. And I think also in presenting this is so true, because I've seen so many presentations, when people, they want to sound very intelligent on stage, but this is not making the audience engaged. This is not making the audience think, okay, I can do that too. And this is also something very important in network marketing, that your future business partners, your distributors, they should always think, okay, I can do that too. That's what he is doing. Easy. I can get those skills. I can accomplish this. That was the second thing when it comes to clear messaging. Because I also think the more clear you are about what you want to say, the easier it is for the people to get the value of what you want to transmit to the audience. So another, I think, powerful skill is when you are presenting, really address the points, figure out what your audience really wants. Most likely you know it already before. But if not, have an interactive part with your audience and see where they are. Because then it's so much easier for you to provide a solution with your product, your service, or your business opportunity, so that you can help them again, get closer to their dream life, get closer to their wish on health, vitality, and fitness, to get more convenience in their life with whatever product or service you are working. Because, if you use that approach, when you figure out what your audience really wants, and then you present your product, your service, or your business opportunity as a solution, it becomes essential for them, because everybody wants more health, more vitality, more time, more freedom, more convenience, more money. And with whatever you're working, you can address this pain point of your audience. Also, another very powerful tool is to tell real stories. Bring product stories. How your product, your service changed people's lives. How your business opportunity helped people to earn extra money, to maintain their lifestyle in times like this, like economic winters, or even improve their lifestyle, to get more freedom, to get more money, to have better holidays, to send the skills, to send their kids on private schools, to buy better food, to increase the health and vitality in the family. Just tell real stories from real life. And the best part would even be that if you do a presentation with people in the room, maybe also online, that you bring real testimonials. People that are not you telling a story from somebody, let the people tell the story themselves. This is very powerful. And choose people from different areas in life. If you let to talk, for example, a single mom, a carpenter, and somebody from the finance business, maybe in your audience there's people that can resonate with each of these examples. And that's the power of testimonials. using them effectively. And with the fundamental skills of presenting in place, the next step is to master how to follow up effectively and ensure you are able to convert your prospects into business partners or customers. And this brings us to skill number 3, mastering follow-up as a crucial communication skill. I think follow-up is one of the most important skills in network marketing, because from the 4 basic skills, writing a name list, inviting people, providing a third-party tool, and follow-up, the follow-up is the one where people are lacking the most. So many distributors, also in my organization, they're very good in the first 3 steps, but then when it comes to follow-up, they miss out, and this makes them lose a prospect. And as I always say, in our system, you should never lose a prospect, and I'm gonna show you how to follow up like this. So shortly, we will dive into how to master follow-up. But first, let me share why it is such a crucial step that many overlook, costing them potential success in building their business. Effective follow-up starts immediately after the very first appointment. How you're going to do it is that you will never leave a room or let a prospect go without having set a follow-up appointment. That means at the moment, when you're going separate ways, you will fix the follow-up appointment by just asking the question, what do you want to do next? You have the open door to schedule the follow-up appointment in the next 24 to 48 hours. And with this, you can maintain momentum and show your prospect also, and I think this is very important, that you value their time and their interest, that you keep track on their needs and their desires in their life. At the point when you have fixed the follow-up appointment, then it is so crucial to really stick with the time, no matter what you have said. If it is, let's say, from tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning, you're going to follow up with Tom. You put it into your phone with an alarm, and exactly 10 o'clock in the morning, you call Tom and ask him, hey Tom, have you had a chance to take a look at the third-party tool, at the information I gave to you? This is how you can follow up. Being reliable on time is so important, because let's think about, this is going to be a future distributor. If you are not reliable, how should they build a business with you together if they cannot trust you that you're going to do what you said you will do? And also to put expectations right here. I think you need to know that it takes more than 1 or 2 appointments till a prospect is able to make a decision to become your customer or a distributor in your organization. And this, therefore, it is also so important to keep this consistent follow-up rhythm. You give information as long you stay in that follow-up loop with your prospect until your prospect is able to make a really good decision. And this can be yes or no problem. If it's yes, customer, yes, I'm gonna be a distributor in your organization, perfect. But even if the person says no, it's no problem, because what you can do is that you say, hey Tom, I know it's not the right time right now, and I totally understand this, but I also know from experience that life is changing. Is it okay for you if I'm gonna contact you again in 6 months from now? And this is actually how you never lose a contact. Even if you get a no, you can fix the next follow-up appointment, and this is so powerful. And I want to share a personal story with you, because one of the most successful distributors in my organization, actually this lady, she's producing half of the revenue of the whole organization. It was not a straight yes from the get-go. The prospecting period with her, it took half a year until she made the decision to partner up, and since then both of us, we're going shoulder on shoulder through all the challenges, and network marketing venture brings, and having all the successes we can celebrate together. And as I said, it was a half a year process in prospecting her. Something I also want to point out here is that follow-up always means personalized messages, personalized contact. If people are sending out copy-paste text messages to 10, 100 or maybe hundreds of people, for me this is not a follow-up. This is not having had contact with a person. Follow-up is always personal, because you want to respect the people's time and respect them as a human being, and not just spamming them with text messages, what you're going to send for hundreds of people. So follow-up, I think it is so important, and you really need to take it serious. Invest a lot of time in personalizing your follow-up so that your prospect can feel that you really are taking care about him or her. Another thing about effective follow-up communication is also being prepared for objections. And the best way, I think, is to prepare yourself for objection is to never open the door to get objections. And this is when you are not in the position of a salesperson, when you put yourself into a position of a problem solver. And the best strategy for me is, I emphasize on it now, the whole video, it is genuine listening. Figure out the challenges and the needs of your prospects. And then you're not going to sell something, but you're going to provide a solution for the challenge or their desire in their life. And with this strategy, you will never put yourself into a position where you will get objections. Questions maybe, but not objections. But still, over the last 10 years, I have learned that even if you're getting objections, it's a perfect opportunity just to provide more information about your product, your service, or your business opportunity. And this can turn somebody around. This can turn somebody who is skeptical around to becoming a raving fan in the future. Now that we have covered the importance of follow-up, let's move on to the next key area of communication in network marketing: building relationships. Skill number 4 is about training and mentoring, helping people to succeed in what they do. And by that, you're building real relationships. For me personally, the journey of building relationships, and training and mentoring other people starts already with the onboarding process. And I think it's so important to have from the get-go to have a clear path for your newest distributors on how they can get the first customers, how they can build their first branches, how you can help them to duplicate the process. With this, you help those new distributors to get the early success. And as I many times said already, the early success is what keeps you on this track forever, like Mr. Jim Rohn said. So, before we dive into how to master the training and mentoring process, let's explore why it's a cornerstone for long-term success in network marketing. As I said before, I believe the early success is so important, and especially in the very beginning, there's so much things to see, to learn, to do for a new distributor in your organization that they need a clear path to success, because otherwise they can easily feel overwhelmed and the mountain they need to climb is just too big and nobody can go there. So this is why you need to take them by the hand and show them the onboarding process, how you can guide them through some easy steps to success, to get their first customers, to get their first distributors. And with this success, your people, your new people, they will be excited, they will have energy, they will talk proud about their new business opportunity. And then it's so much easier to really duplicate the process. And then from there, from the first success, it's so important to have an ongoing training and personal development process that you can really help your people in your organization to step up, to get to the next level, to become the leader they need to be to get the success they want to have so that they can live the life they want to live. And therefore, it is important for you to develop a structure where they can have easy access to all the knowledge they need. And as I said before, that you have trainings on a regular basis, where you put together the people online and in physical meetings so that you can share all your experience and the experience of many other successful people in your organization to shorten the learning curve of the newest people in your organization. For me, for example, in our organization, we developed a system. We have weekly meetings online, then we have monthly meetings with a certain group of leaders, and quarterly we have trainings where we can meet physically. This is the offer we offer for our distributors in our organization. And with this, they can decide to cycle with us together. I'm a passionate cycler. I always see it like this, that the leader is the one person that needs to ride in front. They are in the wind. They have the hard work to do. And then the newest person, they can go into the draft of the leader, there, and just copy what they are doing and develop their shape, step up. And when they feel ready, they step out of the draft and go their own way. And then you have duplicated your workforce, because two people are doing the same thing and have the same skills and the same passion to go the same direction. And then you build even more draft for the people behind. And I think one important, or maybe the most important tool when it comes about training and mentoring, it is using events. I know in every network marketing organization, there's so much opportunity to take part on online or physical events. And those people, who are the most engaged, who have full immersion, are those who will develop the fastest. And I just want to encourage you, to really create this culture in your organization that you are taking part on every event and to bring as much people as possible and duplicate this culture, because this is maybe the only shortcut to success in network marketing, by leveraging the power of events to grow your business. The last point, or the last aspect I want to point out when it comes to effective training and mentoring, is the non-verbal communication. What I mean by that is also doing what you're saying, walk the talk. Because in network marketing, my experience, everything duplicates. And it's so much more important what you are doing than what you are saying. And this is why non-verbal communication is so important. By what you do, you can demonstrate the behavior, the attitudes, the work ethics you want to have in your organization. Because if you are the leader, your actions, what you are going to do, they will set the standard for the team performance. And it's not just about talking in theory, it's so important to show the behavior you want to see in your organizations. That's why I said before, you need to be the first person that is attending all the events. Then you can create an event culture. One important thing for me is always to show that we are all human beings. We have this goal in mind, we know who we want to be, but still we are human beings and we are not perfect. Showing this authenticity is that I want to go there, I'm committed, but I still will make mistakes. To be that person, that you can really show that you're committed, you're going for the long haul, you really want to see it through, but still you are a human being and you're going to make mistakes. And with this transparency, with this integrity, you get much more touchable for the people. They can much more relate to you and see, okay, I don't have to be perfect to build this business, but I have to be committed and I have to make progress, because it's not about perfection, it's about progress, to really get better every day. And with this, I think it's also important too, so that you can really make your team feel that it's not only about your own success. No, it's not about me. It's about you. This is also why I'm doing this, because for me, it's about the network marketing industry. I want to help you to succeed. It's not about my own success. By really figuring out what kind of a networker you want to be, creating that avatar and developing yourself to becoming that person, with this, you're going to be a role model that fosters respect and inspires your team to strive for the same thing, to strive not for excellence, but for progress. By mastering effective communication, focusing on these expanded key areas like prospecting, presenting, follow-up, and training and mentoring, you will not only build a successful network marketing business, but you will also empower your team to unleash their full potential. So I wish you all the best. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and most importantly, share it with other people. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.